Some rules for success are loud, others are whispered. Those quiet ones build real power, the kind that makes people notice you without effort. It's not about showing off or talking big. It's about control, silence, and hiding the right things. Machiavelli mastered this. He knew power lives in what you don't say, what you don't show. In public, every move counts. One slip, and you lose respect, influence, even opportunity. People watch you, judge you, wait for you to falter. But avoid certain behaviors, and you become untouchable. You become someone they can't figure out, someone they can't ignore. I'm sharing 9 things you must never do in public. These are human habits that seem harmless, but destroy your presence. Skip them, and you'll command the room without a word. You'll project strength effortlessly. People will wonder how you do it. Stick around, because these secrets will change how you move through the world. They're simple but powerful. Let's get started. Stay silent, stay strong. Never complain in public. Complaining feels good. You're frustrated and you want to let it out. But in public, it's a mistake. When you complain, you show weakness. You're saying you can't handle your problems. You're begging for pity. That's not power. Powerful people deal with pain quietly. They don't share it. If you're upset about a bad day, a tough boss, or a failed plan, keep it to yourself. The moment you vent in front of others, you change how they see you. You're no longer a mystery or a threat. You're someone who needs help, and people treat you that way. They stop respecting you. They offer advice instead of following you. Machiavelli knew this. He said power comes from endurance, not whining. If you're struggling, handle it in private. Talk to a trusted friend maybe, but never let the crowd see you break. When you stay silent, people notice. They wonder how you stay calm. That silence builds your reputation. It makes you seem stronger than you feel, and that's the point. Power isn't about feeling strong. It's about looking strong. So when things go wrong, don't talk. Don't post about it. Don't sigh in front of others. Keep your face steady. Let your actions show you're in control, even if you're not. People will assume you've got it together, and that assumption is your advantage. They'll fear your strength because they can't see your limits. Never give them a glimpse of your pain. It's not about hiding who you are. It's about choosing what the world sees. If you must vent, do it where no one watches. Write it down. Tell someone close. But in public, you're a wall. Nothing gets through. That's how you build respect without saying a word. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to avoid looking weak. Complaining signals you're not in charge. So stay quiet. Let others complain while you move forward. They'll wonder why you're unshaken, and that question mark is your power. Keep it that way. Hiding pain is key. But what about doubts? Now we'll show why sharing insecurities kills your influence. Stay with me to learn how to keep your uncertainties invisible and stay powerful. Hide your doubts. Never show insecurity. Everyone feels unsure sometimes. That's normal, but showing it in public ruins your influence. When you say things like, "I'm not good at this," or "I'm not confident," people believe it. Even if it's not true, they see you as less capable. Their expectations drop. Your authority fades. Machiavelli knew appearances shape reality. If you admit weakness, people treat you as weak. So don't. Keep your doubts hidden. In private, you can question yourself, work on your flaws, but in public, you hold steady. Stand tall. Speak clearly. Act like you belong, even if you're nervous. It's not about faking it. It's about controlling what others see. If you look certain, they'll assume you are. That gives you power. Say you're at a meeting, unsure about your idea. Don't say, "I'm not sure if this is right." Say, "Here's what I'm thinking." Let them react. Let them fill in the blanks. They'll assume you know more than you're saying. That's the trick. You don't need to know everything. You just need to look like you do. People judge you by what you show, not what you feel. When you're scared, keep your hands still. When you're confused, keep your eyes steady. A shaky voice or fidgeting hands screams insecurity. Even without words, practice standing firm. Look people in the eye. Pause before you speak. These small moves make you seem unshakable. And when people can't shake you, they follow you. If you slip and show insecurity, it sticks. People remember. They trust you less. So train yourself to hide it. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be careful. Power comes from what you don't reveal. Keep your inner chaos private and let the world see only your control. Keep plans close. Never boast about your goals. It's tempting to share your big plans. You're excited about a new project or goal and you want to tell everyone. But that's a trap. When you talk about your plans in public, you lose power. People don't feel urgency to help you. They think you're already set. Worse, you give others a map to mess with you. They can sabotage you before you start. Machiavelli smiled at people who bragged about their future. He knew their words made them vulnerable. Instead, keep your plans quiet. Move in silence. Let your success show up without warning. When you announce nothing, people are surprised by your results. That surprise makes you seem smarter, stronger, more in control. Say you're working on a business idea. Don't post about it. Don't tell a crowd. Work quietly. When it's done, let the results speak. If someone asks what you're up to, shrug. Say, just working on something. Give them nothing. That vagueness keeps you mysterious. It keeps you powerful. People don't need to know your next move. They need to see your results. Talking about plans invites doubt. People might question you, criticize you, or plant worry. That shakes your focus. Keep it to yourself, and you avoid their noise. You stay in control. Plus, when you don't share, you protect your energy. You don't waste time explaining or defending. You just do the work. When you succeed, the world notices. They'll ask how you did it. Smile and say little. That's power. It's not about hiding forever. It's about timing. Reveal your wins when they're real, not when they're just ideas. Until then, stay quiet. Let others talk while you build. They'll be loud about their dreams, and you'll be the one who delivers. That's what sets you apart. Keep your goals close and let your actions shout. Stay above the fray. Never take sides in petty conflicts. Arguments pull you in. Someone's fighting, and you want to back them up or take a stand. It feels right, even loyal, but in public, it's a mistake. Taking sides in small disputes makes you look weak. You seem emotional, not strategic. Machiavelli warned against this. He said, don't join others' fights unless you gain something clear. When you pick a side, you make enemies for no reason. You tie yourself to someone else's drama. Worse, you show what you value before you're strong enough to defend it. That's a losing move. Instead, stay neutral. Watch the fight. Let others burn their energy. You don't need to comment or choose a team. Your silence keeps you above the mess. People notice you didn't get involved. They see you as calm, not scared. That's power. You're not running from conflict. You're choosing not to waste your strength. Say two co-workers are arguing. Don't jump in. Don't nod along. Just listen. If they ask your opinion, say, I see both sides. Then change the subject. You stay clean. You don't lose allies. You don't make enemies. You keep your options open. That's the goal. Power comes from flexibility, not loyalty to a moment. If you take sides, you're predictable. People can use that against you. They know where you stand, so they know how to push you. But if you stay out of it, they can't pin you down. You're free to move, to plan, to wait for the right moment. Neutrality isn't weak. It's smart. It lets you observe who's strong, who's weak, who's worth aligning with later. You're not picking fights you don't need. You're saving your energy for when it counts. Keep your values private until you're ready to enforce them. That's how you stay untouchable. Want to boost your charisma? Watch my video, 5 Machiavellian Secrets that make women irresistibly attracted to you. It shares simple, powerful ways to project confidence, create mystery, and draw people in without trying hard. You'll learn practical tactics to stand out in romantic situations, rooted in the same principles we're covering here. It's easy to apply and gives you an edge in your personal life. Find the link below, watch it, and level up your presence today. Staying neutral keeps you strong, but what about chasing attention? Now Will reveals why seeking validation destroys your influence. Keep watching to learn how to stay calm and pull people toward you. Don't chase the spotlight. Never show hunger for attention. Wanting attention feels natural. You walk into a room and you want people to notice, but chasing it is a trap. When you try too hard to be liked, to make people laugh, or to get approval, you lose power. People sense desperation, they smell it, and once they do, they control you. Machiavelli knew the more you need others, the less they respect you. If you're loud cracking jokes or fishing for compliments, you become replaceable. Anyone can do that, but if you stay calm, quiet, even distant, you stand out. You become someone people can't ignore. They wonder why you don't need their approval. That makes them want yours. Walk into a room and don't try to impress. Don't talk to everyone. Don't laugh too loud. Just be there, steady, like you belong. People will notice. They'll feel your presence because you're not begging for attention. That pulls them in. Say you're at a party. Everyone's trying to be the loudest, the funniest. You don't compete. You talk to one person, maybe two. You listen more than you speak. You leave early. People will ask about you later. They'll wonder why you didn't need the spotlight. That's power. It's not about being cold. It's about being enough on your own. When you don't need the room needs you. Chasing attention makes you predictable. People know what you want, so they can manipulate you. But if you hold back, they can't figure you out. They start chasing you instead. You don't need to be the center of everything. You just need to be the one they can't define. Keep your energy tight. Don't give it away for free. Let people come to you. That's how you build influence without saying a word. Stand firm. Never break under pressure. Pressure hits everyone. An argument, a tough question, a public challenge, these test you. Most people crack, not with a meltdown, but with small leaks. Their voice shakes, their hands fidget, they look away. The crowd sees it and judges. You lose your edge. Machiavelli knew pressure was a test of power. If you stay steady, you win. If you flinch, you lose. So don't. When things get tense, keep your body still. Keep your voice calm. Look people in the eye. It's not about feeling calm. It's about looking calm. Say you're in a meeting and someone calls you out. They question your work. Don't defend yourself right away. Pause. Breathe. Then speak slowly, like you planned it. That pause makes them doubt themselves. It makes you look in control. People notice how you handle heat. If you don't break, they assume you can't be broken. That's the goal. You don't need to shout or argue. You need to stay solid. Practice this. Next time you're stressed in public, focus on your hands. Keep them still. Focus on your face. Keep it relaxed. These small moves hide your nerves. They make you seem untouchable. And when people think that, they follow you. They adjust to you, not the other way around. Pressure reveals who's weak and who's strong. If you hold your ground, you become a landmark. People will look to you when things get hard. They'll trust you because you didn't crack. That's power. It's not about avoiding stress. It's about absorbing it like it's nothing. Keep your eyes steady, your voice low, and your body calm. Let others panic. You stay still. They'll remember that. Staying calm is key. But what about explaining yourself? Now will reveals why justifying your actions kills your power. Keep watching to learn how to stay in control without saying too much. Say less, win more. Never over-explain yourself. When someone questions you, it's tempting to explain everything. You say something bold, they push back, and you want them to understand, but explaining too much gives away your power. You're letting the crowd decide your story. Machiavelli never justified himself. He redirected. He let others question their own reactions. When you explain, you're reacting. You're on their terms. Instead, say less. If someone asks why you did something, don't defend. Say, it made sense to me. Or, maybe you heard me wrong. Then stop. Let them sit with it. They'll doubt themselves, not you. Say you post something online and people criticize it. Don't reply with a long defense. Don't soften your words. Say something short like, that's one way to see it. Now they're stuck. They have to think harder. You stay in control. Explaining makes you look weak, like you need approval. But staying vague makes you a mystery. People fear mysteries. They respect them. They can't argue with someone who doesn't argue back. So don't give them your reasons. Let them guess. That guesswork gives you the upper hand. If they push harder, redirect. Ask, why does that bother you? Now they're explaining, not you. You're free. You're not hiding the truth. You're choosing when to share it. Most of the time, less is more. A short answer, a small smile, a pause. That's enough. It keeps you above the noise. People will fill in the gaps themselves, and they'll usually give you more credit than you deserve. That's the game. Don't let them define you. Make them work to understand you. That's how you hold power without lifting a finger. Explaining less keeps you strong. But what about rejection? Now will shows why showing bitterness loses you respect. Stay tuned to learn how to handle being ignored with calm power. Rise above. Rejection. Never show bitterness. Rejection stings. Someone ignores you, picks someone else, or leaves you out. You feel hurt and want to show it. But in public, that's a mistake. Showing bitterness screams you care too much. It says you're weakened. Machiavelli called this emotional suicide. When you're overlooked, don't react. Don't sulk. Don't make snarky comments. Stay calm. Act like it doesn't faze you. That's power. Say you're passed over for a promotion. Don't complain or roll your eyes. Smile faintly. Keep your energy steady. Make it seem like their choice freed you, not hurt you. People expect you to chase their approval. When you don't, they're confused. They start chasing you. Your silence makes them question themselves. Did they miss something? That doubt gives you the edge. You're not ignoring the pain. You're hiding it. In private, feel what you need to feel. In public, you're untouchable. Your attention is a resource. When someone rejects you, they lose access to it. Let them feel that loss. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you care. That's how you turn rejection into power. They'll wonder why you're so calm, and that wonder becomes your strength. Play smart. Never criticize the powerful publicly. It's tempting to call out someone more powerful. They might deserve it. But in public, it's a bad move. Criticizing someone above you makes you look jealous. Even if you're right, it paints a target on your back. They'll see you as a threat to neutralize. Machiavelli never attacked openly. He waited, watched, and struck when the time was right. If you must criticize, do it carefully. Never in front of a crowd. Say you see a flaw in your boss's plan. Don't point it out in a meeting. Talk to them privately, or better, let someone else say it. Stay quiet in public. That keeps you safe. It keeps you powerful. When you attack someone stronger, you don't gain respect. You gain enemies. Instead, study their weaknesses. Wait for the right moment. If you need to expose them, do it through actions, not words. Let their mistakes show themselves. Your silence makes you look smarter, not weaker. Power isn't about saying what's true. It's about choosing when the truth matters. Stay patient. Stay strategic. That's how you win without firing a shot. These 9 secrets can change how people see you. Skip these mistakes, and you'll build power effortlessly. Practice them daily. Start small. Watch how people react. Want more tips? Subscribe and hit the bell. Check out the recommended video for extra strategies. Share your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. Let's keep learning how to move smarter. Thanks for watching. See you next time.